There's a noise, I heard a noise.
I hear nothing, there's nothing to hear. There's no living soul about the place tonight, except you and me. Maybe one or two of the laird's birds. As far as that's concerned, there's no another thing except the wee...
McCrimmon. Will we never get the power?
What do you make of it, my boy?
Very quiet, sir. Not a nibble.
I don't know. I meant the newspaper story.
Oh, Glencraig, yes. Yes, the lad up to his old tricks again, eh?
What is old tricks? Oh, bag of new ones, if that story's anything to go by.
He's certainly prolific. I seem to remember a Glencraig advancing troops detector, an armored infantry transporter, and wasn't there some trouble about the Glencraig repeating trench mortar?
To put it mildly, on its trials it retreated half a mile across Salisbury Plain, dispatching a regiment in its wake.
Oh, try those rushes, sir.
Oh, thank you, my boy. Of course, the lad was chucked out of Whitehall. Quite naturally, he's keeping his latest inventions to himself.
Heavier than air flying machine.
Precisely.
Does the War Office know?
The War Office doesn't want to know.
But with the great powers racing to be first in the air, if there's a grain of truth in the story, can we afford to ignore it?
A dilemma in a nutshell. Glencraig is swarming with foreigners. So far, they've been unsuccessful. The lad must have hidden that flying machine with extraordinary cunning.
Shall we pay him a visit, sir?
Not we, Virgin. I'm on holiday.
Yes, sir. Governor,
Sir?
is that champagne cool enough yet?
Nearly, sir. Do you need any help, my boy?
Oh, I think I can cope, sir.
Oh, quite. I just mentioned it because Mrs. Cortez happens to be in Glencraig.
What a coincidence, sir.
Oh, yes, isn't it? Staying with an old friend of hers, the Duchess of Blair. You'll probably run into her.
Isla, I love you.
Tom, away with you. Can't you see I'm busy?
Say you'll marry me and I'll let you go.
Tom, for heaven's sake, I'm 10 beats behind.
Where is she? Where's my daughter?
Please, Glencraig, keep your voice down.
I'm looking for my daughter, McLean. I know she's here. Aye, and I'll be having her out before she's further depraved by your filthy drinking and obscene dancing.
Man, will you stop doing that? Skillet, to the hotel.
Ah, you deserve worse than that.
Oh.
Isla, where are you, lass? Show your face. Come on now, don't make matters worse by this unnecessary deliberation.
You mind, sir?
I am mine, sir. I have a mission to fulfill and fulfill it I will. Is it behind the pillar you're hiding, eh? Aye. So this is where I find you wasting your time, eh, when you should be at your bench.
Father, please.
Silence, sir, eh?
Isla's 17. Old enough to decide how she spends her time.
That, sir, is an opinion. And as her father, Glencraig of Glencraig, I totally reject it.
What harm is there in an innocent wee dance?
Oh, innocent is it, when I find you in the embrace of a stable boy.
I was trying to comfort her.
What?
She was frightened.
Frightened of me, sir? Absurd. But you'll have something to be afraid of if I ever find you with her
Father,
again. Now, come,
please.
lass, home.
Please, Glen.
Hey. Out of the way there.
Man,
Aye, McLean. The police have powers, mighty powers to deal with the corrupters of the young. Home.
play a lament.
many times must I tell ye? I will not have you consorting with all the riffraff of the village.
Tommy's not riffraff.
Silence, lass. If your father says he's riffraff, he's riffraff.
Father, he loves me.
Oh, and how do you know that?
He told me and I can tell. By the way he looks at me.
The way a young man looks at you has nothing to do with love. I don't understand it. Ever since you were born, I've tried to teach you the value of time. Not to waste your precious hours dancing and drinking when you could be at your bench furthering the cause of science.
I'm not interested in science.
Ah, science, lass. But the devil was start.
Good evening, Mr. Glencraig.
Just the Glencraig without the mister, if you don't mind. And now, kindly descend, sir. This is a private coach.
No descending, Glencraig. Talking first. You, me, and Kamal.
What is it you want? Money?
No money, Glencraig. You just tell us where you hide a great mechanical bird.
Filthy, foggy-infested country.
Everything in order, Dublin?
Oh, yes, sir, everything's fine.
Oh, good then. Carry on. Can't be far now. Oh, great heavens! Oh! We can teach them a thing or two about road construction, eh?
You can say that. Oh.
Now what is it, Doublet?
Just resting, sir. Here, I think I can see a light.
Where? Yes! Oh, that's a welcome sight. Yes, within minutes, we shall be sitting in front of a blazing pine log fire, drinking hot punch.
Where's that? Over there.
Come on. This is a peaceful country. We'll have none of your tiresome violence here.
Stop! One move, and I spill brains.
Take your hands off of you, savage.
Take care, Glencraig. Savage, no respecting human life.
Unhand her at once, sir. Good evening, ma'am. Captain Robert Virgin, at your service.
Good evening, Captain, and thank you.
My pleasure. You are unhurt, I trust.
I am fine now.
You will kindly unhandle my daughter, sir.
Have I the honor of addressing the Laird of Glencraig?
That's my name. Why?
Sir, it is my opinion these ruffians will soon return. They were after something, and they'll not be put off so easily a second time.
After something.
Why the flying machine?
Silence.
You were about to say a flying machine, Miss Glencraig.
She's talking rubbish, sir. She's been dancing and drinking. Her head's delirious with the alcohol. And now kindly step down, sir. This is a private coach.
Well, Douglas?
I'm sorry, sir. They was too quick for me. I lost them in the mist. And I twisted my teeming ankles. I went into a bog up to my knees.
You shouldn't have interfered in the first place. In future, you'll kindly mind your own business. I'm quite capable of dealing with a couple of highwaymen.
Not exactly grateful, was it, Arthur?
Von Brauner.
You called, Your Highness?
I did indeed. For 3 days running now, I've left the comfort, the elegance, the exquisite interiors of the Duchess of Blair's Scottish seat for this disgusting hovel on this mist-infested moor, and for one aim, to learn of your success in procuring the Glencraig flying machine for my father in Verona. Tell, please, how much longer must I wait while these idiot hirelings of yours bungle the days away? Filth! I beg your pardon?
I was referring to the soup, Prince. Here, take it away.
Take it and clear it out of this mess! Von Brauner, I wish you wouldn't behave like that. I have a horror of violence. It is really most uncivilized.
So, Prince, you have a horror. Get out! No, wait. Don't go back to the hotel. Go straight to the castle and keep watch. I shall join you at sunrise. Now get out of here! So, you have a horror of violence,
I
Prince.
do indeed. I had quite enough of that at Eton.
Eton? You were educated at Eton. Another success for those famous playing
I
fields.
wouldn't know about that. I did my best to keep away from the beastly things.
Tell me, Prince, how old are you?
I am 20.
20! And you wish one day to become a man.
What did you say?
Before we left Verona, your father took me aside. Would you like to know what he said to me?
Yes, indeed. I'd be most interested.
Herr von Brauner, he said, I am sending my son, my idiot, nincompoop, ninny of a son, on this mission to Edinburgh, to Scotland, and the vain hope that it will turn him into a man.
Von Brauner! You go too far!
He is a vain, stupid, society fop.
How dare you! How dare you! How dare you speak to me like that? I won't stand it. I am a Gabrielli. One of the oldest family in Italy.
I was merely repeating your father's words.
I can't believe that my papa would speak of me like that.
Do you know something? I didn't believe it either.
You didn't?
No, of course not.
Then I must confess, that shows tremendous perception on your part, von Brauner.
Nonsense. He was absolutely right. You are a vain society fool, and I'm sick to death of your miserable whinings. And for God's sake, get rid of that forgotten handkerchief.
Von Brauner, you've had your say, but I warn you. I warn you.
Of what do you warn me?
That I have no intention of listening to any further insults. I'm going home. I must have 9 hours sleep. I have a luncheon appointment tomorrow with the delightful Mrs. Cortez.
Mrs. Cortez? She is a guest of the Duchess?
Yes, she arrived last week. A charming woman. She's promised to take some photographs of me. Disgusting hovel. I wonder the peasants tolerate such conditions.
Mrs. Cortez. Oh, good evening, sir.
Good evening, landlord. A couple of rooms, please.
Well, that may pose a bit of a problem.
I trust not. We've just traveled 600 miles.
It's a long way, but you see, we've had what you might call an influx. We're full up.
Oh. Doublet, replace the baggage in the horseless carriage. Influx, foreigners?
Aye, the moors are crawling with them.
Halt, Doublet! The sudden appearance of foreigners in this remote part of Scotland is a somewhat strange occurrence. How do you account for it?
Can't. I shoulda. They pay their bills. And one of them's a charming gentleman. In fact, a delightfully distinguished gentleman.
I see, but nevertheless, I'd have thought...
Oh, sir, quite unintentional, I assure you. Here, let me give you that, sir. Oh, gotten him. Oh, blimey. Mr. Doublet. And what is the intrepid captain doing in this part of Scotland? You can be sure of one thing. It ain't the Aggies. And it ain't to meddle in my affairs.
Great heavens, what's going on
Don't,
here?
gentlemen, don't fit the house, please!
One more step at your peril.
What's the matter, Doublet?
He's blinded me, I'll cuss. By the time he recovers, I shall be on the wing to Italy. I'll be the some water. Sir, what's happening, sir? Are you there, sir?
The scoundrel's stolen our horseless carriage. Oh. I suppose some small compensation we've got is gone. Doublet, can't you see anything at all?
I can't see a blooming thing. It's all black. There's not.
He shall pay dearly for this.
It's a great comfort to know, sir.
Landlord, get a doctor from the village. Doublet, you stay here until the effects wear off.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
But I must leave. With von Browner in the vicinity, the laird of Glencraig must be made to see reason.
I understand, sir. Good luck, sir.
Landlord, may I use this?
Aye. Not mine. It's through the back way, sir.
Now take good care of him.
Very good, sir.
Have I the honor of addressing the laird of Glencraig?
State your name and your business.
Ah, yes. A variation of the Bell telephonic communication system, I presume.
Bell, nothing. This is my own design. Bell was nothing but a ham-fisted amateur who couldn't tell the difference between a series inductance and a carbon granule.
Then I must be addressing the laird of Glencraig. Good evening to you, sir. My name is Captain Robert Virgin.
What, you again? What the devil do you want, sir?
You are in serious danger, sir.
What? Me in danger? Aye. You should take a look at yourself, man. And anyway, why should I be in danger?
Come, sir, we're neither of us fools. Do you think your life is worth a second thought to the men that want to steal your flying machine?
Captain, even if I had a flying machine, and mind you, I'm not saying that I have a flying machine, but if I had a flying machine, what makes you think that anyone would want it?
To start with, the incident this evening.
Highwaymen.
They were foreigners.
The whole of Scotland's been swarming with foreigners since 1745.
Turks, Germans.
Turks, Germans, Hottentots. The English. What's the difference?
Thank you. Now, if we could go somewhere where we could talk.
I didn't let you out to let you in. I let you out to let you go.
Sir, this is a serious matter. Now, your flying machine.
I never said I had a flying machine,
Sir,
but
sir,
if I have a flying...
I am here to protect you.
I've got all the protection I need.
You mean this contraption?
Ah, that's only one example. Every door and window in the castle's fitted with a special device, worked by electricity from my own generator.
Yes, and what if the power fails, huh?
Power fail? My generator. That's it, my wee shining beauty. That's right. Easy does it. Just a few more revs. Ah, no, don't strain yourself. That's it. There we are, just a momentary breakdown.
It was sabotage.
Nonsense. Was this new fuse I've been using? It's a spring fuse, you see, and it's sprung, that's all. Now, if I just apply the pressure here and there...
Look, you yourself were struck. I saw you lying on the ground.
Oh, I must have run into a door.
And did I get into this condition through running into a door?
What an Englishman does in the dark is no concern of mine.
Oh, sir, you really are the most impossible man
Now, look here. I know what you're after. You're trying to frighten me into handing over my...
flying machine.
I never said I had a flying machine, but if I have a flying machine, and mind you, I'm not admitting that I have one, I'm quite capable of looking after it myself. Now, good night, sir.
I find this amusing, Prince.
Sorry, von Browner, but really they do look too ridiculous. What have you been doing to get them into this absurd state?
Trying, in circumstances of extreme difficulty, to locate the damn flying machine for your beducted father!
Please, don't use that tone when talking of His Highness, my father.
I think the time has come for you and I to have a little talk, Prince.
Raus!
For days now, I've had to endure your miserable criticism.
You get to do something worthy of congratulation.
And what have you done? But primp and preen yourself and dance gavots at the Duchess of Blair.
Can you suggest a more agreeable way of passing the time?
I don't know whether you will think it more agreeable, but the time has come for you to take some positive action, Prince.
Action? Oh, Von Bramer, is it to be dangerous?
Perilous in the extreme.
Oh, dear.
It is quite clear that we cannot procure the flying machine while Captain Virgin is in the vicinity. He must be lured into a trap and disposed of. And the laird must be forced to disclose the whereabouts of his flying machine.
Ah, how are you going to do it?
I have a plan of the utmost simplicity. I have arranged for the abduction of 2 women. 2 defenseless women. I shall take charge of abduction number 1, and you will procure number 2.
I?
Yeah.
Oh, but I couldn't possibly. I mean, he's dangerous and illegal.
Very well. When we return to Verona, I shall tell your father that you have been a complete and utter failure. You shall be thrashed by his chief bailiff and disinherited.
I? Oh, Gabriele!
It happens to the best of us. And your father told me that this was to be your fate unless you could prove yourself. It's up to you, Prince.
Whom is this lady I am to abduct?
Are you ready now?
No, my cravat. Is it straight?
Impeccable, Prince.
Then I am yours, dear lady. Are you quite sure my cravat was straight?
Positive, Prince.
Should we take one more, just in case?
Do you not feel that 29 plates are enough for one day, Prince?
Oh, very well. Just as you say. Besides, it is getting late. Mrs. Cortez, would you care for a stroll in the grounds before tea?
But the Duchess takes tea at 4 o'clock.
Quite, but not today. She is suffering from a mild attack of gout and has been advised to rest. They say her poor foot is twice its normal size.
In that case, I would be delighted to accompany you. But only as far as the summer house.
Dear lady, I fancy that will be far enough.
Are you feeling unwell, Prince?
No. Yes, a mild spasm of the bronchi. I'm afraid your famous Scottish air doesn't agree with me.
Oh, in that case, I think we should turn back immediately.
Oh, no, I would prefer to rest here. In the summer house. Would you sit with me? I would think it a great favor.
Very well, Prince. My dear wee love.
It is 24 hours since I last held you in my arms. I cannot endure this separation a moment longer. If you love me, come to me this afternoon. I shall be waiting for you in the old barn on Mackay's farm. Don't fail me. You are ever loving, Tom.
I enjoyed that. Nothing like a 20-mile walk in the freezing wind.
Ah, blood.
So, will you have your drink down here, sir?
Yes, I think so. And Doublet. Please join me.
Yes, sir. The usual.
Two, please.
Great.
Slant of all. Slant of all. Got a hona din on.
Yes, well, anyway, if he has got a flying machine, and mark you, I'm not saying he has, what makes you think he keeps it up on a moor where the teeming rain can get at it?
Well, a flying machine needs a large stretch of unobstructed ground in order to reach a sufficient speed to hurl it into the air.
Oh, but once it's up, what keeps it up?
Well, that is the problem that still remains unsolved.
Pleasant walk across.
A little frustrating, I'm afraid.
Well, maybe that will please you.
Oh. What is that?
It was left for you while you were out.
Really? Leonard, who delivered it?
Oh, I wouldn't know. I found it when I came in. Maybe someone left you a brace of grouse.
Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you, Leonard. Stablet. Apart from Colonel Shaw Campbell, only one person knows of our presence here in Scotland.
That's right, sir, Von Browner, sir.
Then it might be as well to handle that parcel with extreme caution.
Do you mean
It could be.
Oh. To be careful, sir.
Scissors, Stablet.
One cardboard box, sir.
Of innocent enough appearance, but, what's inside?
I'd rather not look, sir.
Fire bucket, Doublet. I shall now immerse it. Eight, 9, 10. I shall now remove it. I shall now take off the lid.
Oh, blimey, it's a bird. Now, who'd want to send us a dead sparrow, sir?
Doublet, I fancy this is no ordinary sparrow. A sparrow. This is an item from Mrs. Cortez's wardrobe.
Eh? She'd never wear a dead bird.
It usually adorns a rather splendid hat that Mrs. Cortez purchased in Paris.
Oh, why she sent it to us? We don't want it, do we?
Maybe this will explain.
A picture postcard.
No, it's more than that. Look, this gamekeeper's cottage is marked with the letter V. Yes, of course. It's simple. You understand what this means?
Oh, I'm afraid not, sir.
Well, it's a message. A bird has wings and it flies. And what is a flying machine but a rather large bird? Mrs. Cortez has found the flying machine and is waiting for us in the hut marked with her initial.
Oh.
Thank you, darling. Yes, this is the place.
Looks deserted to me, sir.
Wait. Doublet, do you smell what I smell?
Cigar smoke?
Correct.
Mrs. Cortez doesn't smoke cigars, sir.
And neither do simple Highland gamekeepers.
No, but I do. Havana's, to be precise.
Von Browner.
Welcome to my little abode, Captain. I see you have the bird. Most ingenious, do you not think so? A bird in the hand brings two from the bush. Take them.
Most satisfactory and unparalleled success. Now, surely, Von Browner, you will be able to give my father a good report of me.
Grade A, Prince. Now, will you please be quiet? Well, Captain, at last we have come to the end of the trail. Henceforth there will be no more meddling, no more interfering. You and your companions will sink slowly and painfully into an eternal sleep.
Let's chop them up and throw them in the loch.
Quiet! This cylinder contains a deadly noxious gas. The latest invention of a great friend of mine, Herr Glubstein of Zurich. Once inhaled, This gas causes a choking sensation, similar to that of slow strangulation. Auf Wiedersehen, Captain. I shall think of you as I fly towards Deutschland.
Deutschland? But we're going to Italy.
Yeah, of course. I forgot, Prince. Force of habit. Now, we must hurry. The Laird's daughter is waiting for her lover.
Scusi, Mrs. Cortez, those photographs, I have a feeling they're going to be quite delightful. I was wondering...
Quickly, come out of there! You'll choke to death with the others! Come!
Oh!
Tom! Tom, are you there, Tom? Tom, is that you? Come on now, it's me, Isla! Will you stop playing games and show yourself? It's 24 hours since I last set eyes on you. That's an awful long time. You? What do you want? Get away with you. I know nothing about anything. If you don't go away, I'll scream.
Scream. No one hears.
You're surrounded. You can't get away.
Can't I now? Take your hands off me.
Take her! Look what she's done to me! She has ruined that very good suit!
Oh, silence, idiot!
What are you going to do to her?
It depends on her. If she tells us where the flying machine is, nothing. Otherwise, Taro and Kemmel will use their blades in a most ingenious way.
Where is he? Where's that philandering stable boy? Just let me get my hands. Why, you heathenish swine, is there no end to your villainy? And now you, sir.
Oh, no, please! Please, no more violence!
Stop! We need him. Tie him next to his daughter quickly.
What? Let me go, sir. I'm warning you, you'll regret this.
So, Mr. Glencraig, you have come to your Waterloo, as I believe the English say.
I don't give a hang what the English say, sir, and what's more, I never have.
And I don't give a hang for all this small talk. Now, you will kindly please tell us where your flying machine is.
Oh, I think you've lost your head.
And your daughter is about to lose hers.
Eh? What?
Now, tell us where the flying machine is, or she dies slowly and painfully before your eyes. Now, where is it?
It's in my castle.
Tell me where... Oh, in your castle?
That's what I said, you deaf.
Then we shall go there immediately and find out. And if you are lying, neither you nor your daughter will survive Taro's blade.
No good, sir. I ought to be able to get out of this one. I'm too weak.
Conserve your energy, man. We'll find a way. Gas. Wait, I've got it. Now, Mrs. Cortez, if we could roll together across the floor.
How have you in mind?
You will see.
Oh.
The cylinder. You got her. The cylinder. Courage, Virginia. Cylinder. Well done. Now, Virginia, down with it.
We've done it.
What is this?
Ah, that's my new heating device. My own design.
Heating. It's blowing out cold air.
Aye. There's a few wee minor adjustments yet to be made to it.
Well, then, where's the fly machine? Where is it? Is this a joke, Glencraig?
I assure you, sir, I'm in no mood for joking. You'll get the flying machine all right, but on one condition. Release my daughter and let her leave the castle unaccompanied.
But that's absurd, Von Brauner. I mean, it's too ridiculous. She'll run straight to the nearest policeman.
Good. You are doing very well. You get there in the end, you know.
Thank you, Von Brauner.
You are in no position to make bargains. Now, unless you want to see your daughter die a very painful death, you would tell me where the flying machine is immediately. I will give you 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2...
Stop! All right, you win, Von Brauner. Now tell your friend to take that thing away from my daughter's throat.
Taro, stop.
Camel! Eh?
I like it.
Without doubt, a great work of art.
Work of art! It is a weapon of mass destruction,
I
Fritz.
think that's rather a shame.
Oh, of course you would, because you have a ball of sheep's wool for a brain! Now! Oh, yeah. I forgot. Your father's coat of arms, of course. Please, you will now steer this machine outside to a place for a descent. An ascent. Yeah. What is so funny? Have I made a joke? Silence! I do not permit any more laughter! You do what I say and steer the machine outside!
Oh, that's just the point. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? You mean it does not fly?
I don't know. I've never been able to try.
But last week, that bat-like creature, it flew!
A mere toy, sir. A scale model with Macat McCrimmon strapped inside for ballast.
This is a full scale. Why have you not tried to make it fly?
Oh, just another of those wee details, you see. I can't get it through the door.
You can't get it through the door. Dunkel! You imbecile! You idiot! Schweinhund!
Too much. I can't endure anymore.
Where are you going?
To wash and lie down. The noise, the disappointment, the dark. My poor nerves. They won't stand anymore.
Come back here! There is work to do!
A generator.
Your generator? Ah, another invention. Think quickly, Glencraig. I am not put off so easily.
And neither am I, Von Brauner. That machine stays precisely where it is.
30.
The same.
But the gas, it was infallible. Dr. Glencraig shall pay dearly for this.
I fancy you're losing your touch, Von Brauner.
We shall see. Rouse! Out!
Extra! The lights went off, all right then.
Time perfectly, Doublet.
Come, Mrs. Cortez, Doublet. Try, sir.
Robert!
Up, you Doublet.
Come back! Come back, you coward!
Kindly keep quiet, sir. Well, I fancy this really is the end of the trail, Mac Brauner. Watch him carefully, Mrs. Cortez. The full extent of his villainy will be exposed in a British court of law. If he so much as moves, don't hesitate to shoot. Well, you've had a singularly unfortunate experience, Miss Glencraig, but, well, it's all over now.
I'm all right now, thank you, Captain.
You needn't bother your head about her, sir. She was brought up in the Spartan tradition.
Father, just once in your life, couldn't you be polite? This gentleman has just saved your flying machine and most probably your life.
Aye. I am grateful to you, Captain. I ignored your warning before, but I'll be heeding it from now on. Aye. The War Office can have the machine. Take it. She's yours.
A noble gesture, sir, but from what I just overheard, I think we're going to have a little trouble in getting it outside.
A good point, sir. She's quite useless. We'll just leave her where she is. She's useless.
Couldn't we dismantle it and reassemble the pieces outside?
No, that would take time and, a dozen other projects to get on with.
Perhaps the wings could be folded a little. Huh?
What, man? If she folded on the ground, she would just as easily fold when she's up in the air. No. She's useless.
But with hinges here and here, it's still...
What hinges, man? You're mad.
Wait a minute, Father.
Eh?
Buttressed hinges.
Oh, no, lass, wished.
They could put a cross and a tongue pin here and a block here and fix it with wire cable.
Well, sir?
Captain, I regret ever having taught my daughter the rudiments of engineering.
Do you mean I can give it all up and marry Tom?
Ah, any time you like, lass, any time you like.
Oh, Father.
But I'm a little confused, sir. Do you mean to say her suggestion won't work?
No, Captain, I mean it will work. Aye, lass, you can have the machine. Get me a hacksaw. We'll get rid of this for a start. Aye. Now, let's see. Aye. I'll make a cut over there and one here. Isla, I want a rat-tail file.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. He came with a slip. He shot across the lawn like grease light, and I lost him in the woods, sir.
I'm a beauty. It won't be long now. Just you, me, and the wild blue yonder. Isla, lass, my helmet.
Sir, you sure this piece of ground is suitable? Those trees seem awfully close.
Ah, well, I'll just run her as close as I can, and then she'll have to fly. Gentlemen, this is a historic occasion. The first bird flight on this 19th day of August in the year 1902. And the man at the controls? John Glencraig of Glencraig.
Sir, this is a proud moment for you. For your country and for the world.
Aye. Lower the wings. Oh, man! Oh. Left it! Left it! Oh, oh,
Father, poor hand. You're not going to fly with that.
I've got to.
Don Brana, I will release you, but on one condition.
How dare you make bargains with me? Untie me at once.
First, promise me that I get the credit if we succeed in our mission.
But of course, Prince. I shall give it to you in writing.
Dummkopf, how can I write when my hands are tied behind my back? Geflatten, geschnauscht, geplücken.
Oh, man! Oh.
Well, that'll be useless and weak, Father. You just have to put off the fight till it's better.
But will she fly? Will she fly? I must know today.
Sir, with your permission, I'll take her up.
What?
I'm not thoroughly ignorant of the problems involved. I've studied many articles on the theory of flight, and, well, of course, any extra instruction you can give me would be most welcome.
Captain, I take my helmet off to you, and I never thought I would do that for an Englishman. Are the wings locked?
Yes, Father.
Did you put the kingpin in the
Yes,
pinion
Father.
block? Good.
It may be cold up there. We wouldn't want you to catch your death ray.
Most thoughtful of you, Virginia.
Now, Captain, this here's your throttle, just like in the average horseless carriage. But this here is the most important thing, the guidance stick. Now, if you put it forward, you go down, back, you go up. Over to the left, you bend to the left, right to the right. You got that?
Yes, I think so.
Well, the rest is just a matter of balance. Take her, she's yours.
John Glencraig of Glencraig. I am proud to have the honor to do this for you.
Did you hold my hand?
I am proud to have the chance to do this for you. And for your country.
Nay, by the bull of Bashan, not for my country, but for our country, yours and mine.
Glencraig.
For Great Britain and her mighty empire.
Get down, advance!
Get down, or the lady dies! Get down, or I shoot!
Thank you, Captain. Very good. Mark my words, your father shall hear of this. Don't cough! Don't let success go to your head. Now, move towards the plane. Keep Mrs. Cortez in your gun sights. Thank you. Thank you, Captain.
You're not going to fly my machine.
Oh, yes, I am. But not for Great Britain and her crumbling empire.
For my father and the Gabrielis.
Oh, yeah, of course, Prince. Now, give me your gun. Go and start the propeller. Go and start the engine.
How?
Turn, give the propeller a little twist. It starts! It works! Prince! Give my regards to your father when you see him! Auf Wiedersehen, Captain Vernon!
Well, at least that's the end of Von Brauner, sir.
I doubt it. I sometimes feel he has the protection of Satan himself.
So I failed. And I felt sure it would fly.
You failed. What about me? My father will kill me.
I doubt if you'll be seeing your father for some little time, sir.
Do not talk of failure. I'm sure it would have flown, if it had been allowed to.
What do you mean, Mrs. Cortez?
I pulled this out as I fell.
The kingpin.
I'm sorry. I had to do it.
For England.
No, John Glencraig of Glencraig.
For Britain. For Britain and her mighty empire. And the future peace of the world, perhaps.
Aye, you're right, Captain.
All is not lost. You could build yourself another.
One without wings this time,
I
eh?
might even be able to get you some assistance from Whitehall.
Hey, what am I saying? Without wings? But of course, it's the wings that have always been the trouble. But if I could build one now without wings...
I'm sure the idea has merit, but couldn't you build another of these first?
No, Captain. Far too dangerous, these. But a wingless flying machine now. Isla, do you remember that experiment I was doing last year with rockets? Where did I put the gunpowder?
In the wee alcove behind the boiler.
Aye, just think of it. A man carrying rocket.
But, sir, your country needs...
I'll give them a rocket.